Hi, my name is Daniel and you are watching Hiking and Survival in Japan. A few weeks ago I did a review on a pair of Craghopper Nosilife cargo pants, and I promised a more in-depth review, and that's what this video is going to be about. I bought these pants back in August when I was back in Ireland, and I've been trying them out ever since. In the job that I do, I spend most of my time on the floor playing with children, moving around, and being pretty active, so these pants have gone through a lot of testing as regards to wear and tear, pulls and strains. And also then in the summer, the Japanese summer here, we also have a lot of mosquitoes and other type of insects that usually can be a problem for us, and I've put these pants through the test also then of to find out how well the Nosilife actually works. Now, my report on these is that they're actually extremely good pair of pants. They wear very well, they're very comfortable to wear. They are low-waisted, so if you're used to kind of high-waisted pants, it will take a little bit of getting used to because they actually fit very low on your waist. The material that it's made out of is very lightweight, very durable and very breathable. So in very hot, humid climates they are very, very comfortable. So enough about me just talking about them. Let's have a closer look. Right, here they are. These are the Craghopper Nosilife cargo pants. One of the criteria that I ask for in any type of pants that I wear is that after washing and storage, how well do they look? Because you don't want to be going around looking like you've slept in the trousers all the time and then having to always have to keep re-ironing them. Now, these have been folded up in my drawer for the last few days, and they are a bit creased, but once you start wearing them, those creases will actually drop out with your body heat, so that's really important. The fabric itself is this Madman type of nylon fabric, which has been then treated with the Nosilife. It's actually quite durable, very lightweight and very breathable, and dries very quickly. As I said before, on the hem, you can see here more closely, they have reinforced the bottom hem of the pants at the back to stop wear and tear against your boots, which is really nice. In the front, as we said before, is a Norwegian style button and then a clear button at the back, so even if one button fails you have a second button. And you do have a spare one of these actually stored then on the label in the back. In case you do lose the inside one, you can't replace it. Now, one of the downsides I did find on the Norwegian button was after a few weeks, one of the stitchings from under here gave way and just came out. I do feel that the webbing that they've used to hold the button on is a bit too thin, and already it has started folding up on the sides. Now, to me, this is going to start creating wear and tear in the side, which will eventually mean that this will break over time. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. That was one of the biggest disappointments I had in it. Besides that, it is a YKK zipper, which runs very smoothly inside. Okay. Good width belt loops on them, elasticated hips, and then what I do like is that at the actual center point at the back of the pants they've actually given you this wider piece to support your belt, which is really nice. This is the money or document pocket that they have on the right hand pocket. Said before, mesh lining on the inside. Now, I do also find then this does not sit flush, so it does kind of bellow a little bit, so it's not really going to be a secret pocket but more just of a secure pocket. Closer look at the side cargo pocket. As we said before, it does have Velcro closing. You can see I do wear these. Get a bit of lint in there. These are really good. I would like to have them had a little bit bigger maybe, but what they have done is made the top one slightly longer than the bottom one, which means that even if you don't get it exact, you do have enough Velcro to get it on. This is the right hand pocket, so this is a close-up of the small little secure pocket on the inside, which would be good for sticking in a Leatherman or a knife or even a fire steel, something like that in there. Anything you want to keep it secure but not rolling around inside your pocket. It's not big enough to stick a phone in, unfortunately, unless you've still got an old style flip phone, but definitely an iPhone would not fit in there. Moving around to the back pockets, we said before, identical to the side pockets with the Velcro, and again with mesh on the inside. These are free pockets, so they actually run loose down the inside of the pants. But the pants do have a sewn in piece to make it look like the pocket is actually sewn down, but it's not. Next pocket is just the exact same. Coming around to the left hand side, just a normal hand pocket on this side, and then the cargo pocket on the left side has a few extra features. One is a small little side pocket. As you can see, it's not really that big if you want to throw something quickly inside. Again, Velcro closing. And then on this one you have a loop. This is for the dry bag, which I'll show you in a minute, which then attaches over this loop. So in essence then, once you have the side pocket open, any water that goes in here will flow straight out. The stitching on these is reasonably good. I do find that they have neglected somewhat where the thread would have run out and they restitch again from the start, so you get these kind of like uneven and slightly loose ended pieces, and this is quite a lot on these pants, especially in this on the left hand side. Again, there's another one here and here. Now these seams are not loose in any way and they're not going to affect the quality of the pants, but it does make it slightly a bit unsightly, and you can see where the stitching didn't run straight across. So the quality on that is not what I would expect from Craghopper. The crotch, which is also a very important area of pants because this can take a lot of strain, is very well made and double stitched this way and this way, so it has a nice bit of weight in it, and then that's it on the inside. Now they haven't put any reinforcement in these pants as to the crotch area. Now the reason for this might have been because of them being a tropical pants, that if you have any type of reinforcement it would start to rub in your crotch area from the heat and humidity, and that would then actually be not beneficial to the wearer. Now one other feature that they have in these pants, which all the Craghopper items do, is that the loop on the side here and then here both undo, so then if you're drying the pants you can easily just put them over a piece of rope or paracord or whatever and hang them up to dry. This meaning then that you don't have to run the thread actually through it, you can just clip it over it. So if you have your basher up and you have a guideline running across the top, then you can just hang it off that. What this also means is then if you do have a belt in the inside and you want to stick on a pouch or move a pouch from the back to the front, you can actually then unclip it, slide it up and clip it back down again. Pretty nice feature. Overall, that's it. They're just a pair of pants at the end of the day. The Nosilife repellent does work. I haven't been bitten by any types of mosquitoes, ticks, or fleas or anything like that while wearing these. Conjunction with the shirt, gives you an overall protection. This summer has been probably one of the few summers that I haven't been bitten that much by insects here in Japan, which is really nice. The only times I have been bitten is when I have not been wearing a Nosilife piece of clothing. So that function does work. They do dry very quickly, so if you are out and about, you've only got a raincoat or poncho with you and your legs do get wet in a downpour, they will dry pretty quickly from your own body heat, which is a really nice feature. Other than that, I think if you were looking for something for a very warm, humid climate to wear in the summertime, these would be perfect. If you're going to buy them maybe for Northern Europe for summertime, really they might be a bit too lightweight for kind of North European climates, to be honest with you. Unless you're a really big fan of very lightweight clothing, these probably wouldn't be sufficient to you. But for if you're going exploring into parts of East Asia and places like that where it is going to be very damp and humid, definitely go for them. I find them really beneficial. Right, so there you have it. That was my close-up of the Craghopper Nosilife cargo pants. Hope this helped you. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments box below. I haven't put a price on these because the prices are going to change depending on what country you come from. So just check with your local retailer. Hope this video has been helpful. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and on Instagram. And always remember, be prepared.